After leaving a toxic relationship, Amy Bourke was desperate to find housing for her and her son Chance. They managed to get crisis accommodation with the Hobart Women's Shelter, but finding a long-term home was a mammoth task.
I was doing everything I could, but I felt like I was getting nowhere.
Amy and Chance lived in shelter accommodation for 9 months before they found a rental home.
To have the security and stability for Chance is really important to me, and I'm very happy that I've got that now.
Since July, more than 1,000 women and children have sought assistance from the Hobart Women's Shelter. But the shelter's only been able to give 20% of those families crisis accommodation, meaning more than 800 have been turned away.
And the reason for that is because the women that are currently at the shelter are here for a long period because there are no exit points for them. There's no affordable housing and there's a long wait list for the social housing register.
Data also shows that last financial year, women accounted for about 3/4 of the Tasmanians being turned away from specialist homelessness services. Emma Huang volunteers at the Hobart Women's Shelter after they helped her when she needed safer housing.
The last year, that was really tough time for me, and they give me all the support to help me back to the society.
She feels lucky she's now in a share house.
When I was staying here, one of the neighbours, she said she'd been in different shelter for nearly a year because she can't find a permanent house to stay.
So the kitchen orientation.
The Women's Shelter is working with architects to develop a rapid assembly home that could be easily replicated to increase permanent accommodation.
It's designed so that it can be delivered on the back of a truck or in various modules that make it efficient and cut down construction time.
The shelter wants to double its housing units and provide 25 new long-term homes by 2024. But to roll them out will take funding and land. While the state government is spending $33 million a year on specialist homelessness services, the shelter has had to purchase one block of land with donations and is looking at other solutions like building on underutilised council facilities.
We don't think the answer is, though, about building more and more shelters. It's about investing and building longer-term homes for people, which will then create better flow through and out of crisis shelters.
While Amy Bourke now has a rental and a new family member, she's worried about those who don't.
It's getting cold out there and there's families that are living in tents and cars, and I just feel for them.
Ellen Coulter, ABC News.